Anybody out there? Oh, shit. There's fucking tires in the road I almost ran over. Let me share this. It's gonna storm today, I think. I don't know how long I'll do this, because I feel like listening to music, but if I can connect with the followers for a little bit, I'll do what I can. TZ, TZ, did we even meet at the gathering? I didn't go live because I had no fucking reception for most of my time there. I couldn't even text or like go on Snapchat. There was way more people this year than last year, like significantly more. I was sending my buddy who I went with last year, and I was like, I swear to God, there's like 10,000 more people here this year. I know it was the 25th or whatever, but it felt way more fucking crowded. Yeah. It was insane. Last year I didn't do this, but this year I've been following like Reddit and like Facebook groups, seeing everyone's like complaints or just observations about everything. And some people are saying it was the most violent gathering of the Juggalos like in a long time, if not ever. There was like several fights. Like last year, I remember there was like one fight and it was like kind of a big deal. This year there was like one fight a day at least. Probably 2 fights a day. I know that's kind of a miracle to say, oh, there was 8 fights at a 4-day music festival with 20,000 people, but usually there's not fights amongst Juggalos. But it was fun though. Now I'm back here in Texas. Did you see the pedophile dude who got beat up? So that had I was deep in the Reddit forums, and everyone was like split on it. They're never gonna make up. Twisted and so that I knew that wasn't gonna happen, but so everyone was torn about the pedophile thing because they're just like, is there proof that he was actually looking at underage people? Aren't the showers kind of outside anyway? Why are there underage people at the gathering? Shouldn't have you just called the police? And it was weird. I was like, there's like a ton of different opinions on it. I was like, if he was really doing that, sure, beat his ass, but I don't know what actually happened. All I'm saying is that I don't I think people I don't know what to think, because if he was doing that, I'm for beating his ass, but there was no real proof, and then there's a lot of other factors that come into play. Also, it was kind of a pitiful beatdown. I was watching it and I was just like, it took you guys it took them a full minute to get one single real punch to his face, and there's 5 of them and 1 of him, and he looks old. He looks like he's 55. I'm like, how the hell did you guys not really stomp this dude out? Why is traffic so crazy? I think I'm going to go next year, and then after that, I'm not sure. I might just do it as a three-peat, a trilogy. Be like, I went to the gathering 3 years in a row. I'm too fucking old now. And then, unless I really, if they're oh, we're going to pay you this amount to come out, then I'll keep doing it. But I don't know if I can do it every year. Yeah, this year was way more fucking insane than last. Fucking Ill Bill stormed off stage. Fucking pussy. Ill Bill's like one of my favorite rappers. When I used to do rap music, which I was gonna rap at the Gathering this year, but then I missed my spot because I slept until like fucking 2 p.m. on the day they had like the rap battle thing. I was fully prepared to do it, but Ill Bill got like, they threw trash, not even like at him, but like near him, and he got off stage after like 3 songs. I'm just like, even Tila Tequila stood there for like fucking 5 minutes until a brick hit her in the fucking face, and then she had to leave because she was literally injured. But you just like grow a fucking pair, dude. It's about 2 hours. What up? There's 1 hour and 58 minutes left. My arrival keeps getting pushed back, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit a fucking traffic jam or what, but it's going back a lot. Like I said, I was gonna arrive at 3:06. Now it says 3:14. Like, what the fuck? Hell, thank you. So I'm like, now with that, I think I'm like $8 away from being able to cash out my YouTube money. So every super chat is incredible. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Bonghole. People be watching. People be peeping toms in this bitch. So, back to Teasy for a second. I'm still fascinated with the Gathering recap talk. They do something now called Juggalo Weekend. Have you heard of that shit? I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know if I mean, I would go to it if it was like in Texas. I don't think I'm going to catch a flight for that, but yeah, I'm here hustling, doing stand-up, piecing together shows, having to sell merchandise. I made like 100 last night on merchandise, which was a fucking lifesaver. I mean, so I'm doing 4 shows now. So 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow. I'm hoping I can clean up with merchandise. Because all I do is sell these wristbands and stickers, and I say donation. Like, if you want one, you can have it. Just follow me on YouTube. That's all I ask from you. So I watched the seminar, TZ, because there was like, I told my buddy who was upset that he didn't get to go this year, I'm like, nothing is ever gonna emulate actually being there, but just spend an afternoon on YouTube and you can watch pretty much every performance, every seminar, a bunch of people's just vlogging. Like, you can kind of go to the Gathering of the Juggalos secondhand through YouTube if you really want to. So I started watching shit that I missed. I watched their whole seminar, and I know Shaggy said they want it. He said they want to do it in Orlando. I didn't know if it was an official announcement. Okay, it is a traffic jam. What the fuck is this? How is 1 p.m. on a fucking Friday? Insane traffic. Maybe because I'm trying to get the fuck out of Dallas. It was funny too. I roasted this dude during my comedy set. There was this black dude in the front. He was being nice, like he wasn't being a dick, but I just like started like ripping him, and it was like crushing. And then I started watching a 2022 Gathering of the Juggalos documentary, and I guess he's like very popular. He's like a stamp of the whole thing, and he started off the documentary talking and shit. I was like, that's the dude I roasted. What the fuck? I think I told him he looks like if Kawhi Leonard did so many whippets that they kicked him out of the NBA. Something like that. Jake, yo. First off, I'm in a Toyota Corolla. There's not a truck, and that's what you hear is traffic. There ain't nothing thumping. I mean, this street is kind of bumpy, maybe. Let's see, when I drive over this, you'll probably hear it again. That's what you're hearing, probably. I think it's gonna fucking storm, and I need to get gas too. Shut up, Roy. You're not supposed to fucking tell them that. God damn it. This is crazy. I remember one time when I used to do Instacart, I left a gallon of milk in my trunk. So someone just paid for milk and my stupid ass just failed to like deliver it to him because it was a huge order and I left it in there. And like 4 days later, I go in my trunk and thank God it didn't blow up, but it was like completely swollen and like on the brink of exploding. I was like, holy fuck. So there's a pointless story for you guys. We're going to Terrell, Texas. That's where we're at next. It's your move. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop for gas in like maybe like 20 minutes, and then that's when I'll probably end this. But hanging out for now. So what's everyone up to this weekend? It's awkward. You guys are just staring at me saying nothing. Miles. Wait, what? What the fuck is it doing? It's like rerouting me. Dude, my GPS is on drugs. Trying to catch a mouse? I need to eat too. I'm gonna find some food in Tyler. We need to get cats. One time, so you know, as you know, I have 2 cats. Chloe, the little black cat. One day I was woken. This is like, it has to be close to a year ago now. I have a video of it. Of the aftermath here on YouTube. I got woken up to like a fucking screaming screech. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I look and I see Chloe run by with a fucking mouse in her mouth. Or it was a rat. It was fucking huge. I was like, what the fuck? And then she dropped it and I look at it and it took like one final breath and just laid there dead. I was like, oh, she just crushed its fucking head by biting it. And it screamed so loud it woke me up out of a deep sleep. It was fucking crazy. Yeah, peanut butter works. Oh God, yeah. I can usually watch animal on animal violence, but sometimes it even with nature can be a little too hardcore sometimes. I watched one where like a hippopotamus just eats its own baby, and it was just like, what the fuck is this? Damn. That's crazy. I didn't know frogs could make noise besides like ribbit. Texas has some of the ugliest highways. And I guess how look anyway, but there's just very industrial and just like construction based looking. Yo, not much, just heading to the Airbnb in Tyler. Gonna get some food with the headliner when I get there. Alex, have you joined the Pick'em League yet? Or not Pick'em, Survival League. I know Roy has. We're up to 13 members. I'm trying to get... I said 25, but that's going to be hard now with only fucking 6 days left. Technically, 10... Well, technically, like 9 days, because if all it means is you just can't choose the Thursday night football teams, but you got to choose. But there's Friday night football too. Did you know that? In like fucking Brazil, they're doing like a Friday night opening game. Okay, we're here. It says 0 people are in here. All right. Are we back though? I'll wait to talk about it. If it says one person is in here, so I think we're back. I'll repeat what I said. I said that I hate Thursday night football. I think they should do away with it. And I like the old model that it has to be like 20 years ago now, which is crazy to say. All they had was, of course, Sunday, and then Monday night football, and then Thanksgiving, and then like the last 2 weeks of the season, they would have Saturday games, and that's how they did it. There was none of this Thursday, fucking Friday, Amazon Prime bullshit. Like, I understand times are changing with like streaming, but like, we don't need Thursday and Friday fucking games. It's so bad. Like, even if it's like a good, it almost feels like the bad thing about Thursday night football is like a lot of the times the games are just trash anyway. But then when they're good teams, you're like, man, they're punishing good teams with Thursday night football. I don't want to see the best teams in the NFL play on Thursday. I'm busy Thursday. I have a fucking life. Sunday is the day I want to see these two teams play. So it doesn't work either way. If the teams suck, you're like, of course, it's Thursday. If they're good, you're like, I don't want to see the good teams on this. And of course, for the recovery aspect for the players too. I'll be really frank, and maybe I'm a dickhead. I almost couldn't give a fuck less about the players' health like that. When you're making that much fucking money, cry me a fucking river. Who gives a shit? You signed up for it. You know, we all know CTE is real now. If you're gonna bitch that you make $11 million a fucking year and now you're brain damaged, who gives a fuck? I'm looking at these gigantic, huge, industrial ass fucking giant fucking poles right here that I'm sure a dude climbed for like $35 an hour, so I don't want to fucking hear it. He could have fallen and died. Wow, you sacked the fucking quarterback and now you're gonna cry because you played 3 days earlier? I don't give a fuck. I don't care, dude. At the end of the day, it's a fucking distraction. I'm gonna watch. It's just fun for me. It's not the end all be all of anything. I'm kind of mad I didn't do fantasy this year though. I wanted to do fantasy football, but now what? They're not like everyone that's doing fantasy football has already organized their situation. So I'm just gonna do the survival league and then the pick'em league with Corey, and that's it. I'm kind of done with all professional players bitching about anything. I really am. Like, I'm not saying they're not allowed to and other people won't hear them out, but I won't. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I make $200 a month talking about my penis on stage in front of horrified audience members. That's what I do. So maybe that's my own fault. Dude, I'm really in a traffic jam right now. This is fucking crazy. This is not good. Good thing I'm crazy early. Every time I'm behind like a semi truck that's carrying shit, I immediately think Final Destination. It's like a bunch of boulders are gonna fall at the back and crush my head. I'm considering doing a watch cast on here. So like during the NFL game, just go live but have the camera pointed at me and people watching the game can sync up to it and we can kind of like hang out without getting copyright strikes. I don't know. I might go live tonight. I'm staying at some weird Airbnb. It says they have Wi-Fi. If they do, maybe I'll go, or maybe I'll walk around on here streaming. And then tomorrow, I'm not even getting an Airbnb tomorrow, so I'm leaving right after the late show. So I'm gonna drive all the way back to Austin and get home at like 4 in the fucking morning. Because that's how poor I am. But yeah, you'll see me on here at some point. Fuck, 3:22 now? What is this shit? I was not I should have prepared better. I wanted to wake up at 8. I woke up at 10 though. That's where everything went wrong. Yeah, but bong hole though, college basketball has been like probably like my favorite, but now with the NIL money, I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid, but it's ruining the product though. Teams just jumping wherever they're gonna get paid most, and it feels insane now. There should be like restrictions. Like if you sign with this fucking team, you're not allowed to transfer, and you can only make this amount of money. But they're making it insane. There has to be contracts. I need gas too. Oh my god. I need to get out of this area though. Dude, it's so fucking dumb. Like that was like an overcorrection. It's like, yeah, they need to make some fucking money when they're making you tens of millions of dollars, if not more at bigger schools, hundreds of millions. Give them, they should be paid well too, but like Do they really need to be millionaires and be able to dictate that they can jump to any fucking team they want because they're throwing them more money? Feels just way over the top. I think there's an accident, you guys. Because we're barely moving and I hear sirens. There's a truck in front of me that has smartphones in it. I feel like Fast and the Furiousing it and robbing them. Hell yeah. Thank you, Ivan. Damn, there's fire trucks everywhere. Holy shit. There was an accident. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick. An accident sucks. I've been in accidents. But that looked like a fucking fender bender. And they're going to stop traffic and make me 15 minutes later than I need to be for someone's bumper hanging off the fucking front. Someone better be dead if that's the fucking case. I'm kidding. All right, yeah. Lost money. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so I'm a Wildcats fan. Arizona lost their starting center to fucking North Carolina. And there was no rumors of him leaving at all. Like, at all. He had a breakout season, and we're like, damn, next year he's going to be a fucking junior, and he's really going to start cooking, and he just ups and leaves. I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And they gave him like $1 million, something insane. Now we're kind of on the open road. Has Yonder been going live? I miss his shit all the time because we kind of stream around the same time, and I've been working. It's weird. Like I mean, I haven't been working as much because I've been doing a little bit more comedy. But when I work till like fucking 3 in the morning sometimes, and then I get home, and then by the time I go to sleep, it's 4 a.m. and that's that. Right? Remember the movie Blue Chips with Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal? I think Anthony Hardaway was in it as well. I think. Yeah, he streams like the same time as me. I'm attempting to hopefully overhaul my entire YouTube channel and, like I said, do like a NFL watch thing. This one dude keeps telling me I need to do movie trailer reactions where I just watch trailers. I've never heard of the fucking movies and I give like an honest in the moment reaction, but that's going to take post-production because you can only show like 7 seconds at a time of whatever you're watching. You don't have the copyright rights to, so I'd have to like cut back to me, black shit out, and I'm open to doing it. I'm not good at that type of shit, and I don't know what exactly the best way to edit it is. And then I need to start going to haunted places and do live streams, walking around supposed paranormal, like, abandoned buildings and shit. Whoa, techno music. Speaking of like movies, you know what movie I watched the other day? And actually, so I stream movies on D Live sometimes. It's a streaming app. I used to do Periscope a lot, but once they went under, we experimented with some other weird apps for a couple years, and now I'm just kind of more worried about YouTube. But I streamed the movie Weapons. Have you seen that? Just came out like maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't know. Okay, here we go. It's in theaters right now. It has Josh Brolin and the chick Ruth from Ozark. It was really fucking good, and I'm like an unreasonably tough critic, and like horror is my favorite genre. Yeah, it disappoints me the most, maybe because I like it so much that it's been like most horror that I see or I watch, I'm like that was trash, that was cliche, it's the same shit, same recycled bullshit, but this movie really impressed me. Oh, dude, pay attention to it. It's a fucking awesome movie. Okay. Yeah, that's a movie you want to absolutely pay attention to every detail, because it's almost an anthology where different characters, viewpoints, and storylines weave together. So like you'll see some shit going on, and then it ends and goes through another chapter through another character, but it takes place before what you just saw, and you see how everything combines and intertwines together. I thought it was good shit. And then last night I didn't finish it, but there's a new Alien series, and I'm a big fucking Alien Predator fan and all that. I don't know how I feel about it. It was too like super, like, first off, like it connected, like it added Blade Runner to it as well. So I guess now Alien and Blade Runner live within the same universe, and they're using different aspects of each franchise. And there's like synthetic human beings that can do like fucking Avengers type shit. I'm just like, I'm not watching fucking Aliens to watch someone become the Silver Surfer. Like it really annoyed me, actually. It was shot beautifully, and I loved the way it looked. But when this bitch was flying like fucking Thor, I was like, this is gay as fuck. Like, yeah, the gas station is there. Yeah. Now we're moving along. All right, I got a text message. All right, I have to end this because I have to call somebody. So I will see you guys